Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got from our friends at Creative Craft Projects. These are word panel die and A6 stamp sets. They make beautiful little cards like this one my friend Debbie made. She made hers with an easel card. Can't wait to show you what else she came up with, so come back and play with us. So each one of these sets comes with a stamp set with all these wonderful words and then 3 dies. Okay, and how Debbie made her card, she started off with a 6 by 5 inch card, 6.5 by 5 inch card. She scored that top panel of her card, the card front, at 2.5 inches, so halfway across. All right, scored that and gave that a little bit of a fold. And then she covered her card right here with some black cardstock, and then she used Windflowers 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. She used the green right here to make panels for her card. And then she die cut right here from the green some of those panels right here, this middle panel right there. So let me show you then. She assembled all of this. Oops, here we go. Just like this. I'm going to have to use this white cardstock because we have a black background. So there's the hugs portion, okay? And then she matted it with the green cardstock from the Windflowers cardstock. And then she took some of this fantastic iridescent paper, you guys. This is sparkling sheets of iridescent paper and gorgeous colors. And then she used that blue right there, but look at all these colors. Really beautiful. Okay, and that goes right behind this panel right here. So cute. Now you could use sticky specs to put this on. We like also just using this little applicator bottle with some Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. We find that that works very nicely, and it just takes a few minutes just to get a little bit of adhesive on here. And then you don't have a lot of extra sticky stuff squishing out from among these really fine details. And I'm just kind of randomly putting little dots on here. You don't need to get every little bit of this. You just need to kind of think of it as segments, and you're putting glue on different segments. And that's gonna, as long as you get those outside edges, that's gonna hold really nicely. And another thing we love about using the glue is it allows you, if you're little, you put it on here and you're a little off, you just push it into place before it dries. So it's really forgiving. Okay, and then that's gonna go right on the center. Oh, I forgot to glue my green one down. And then you would glue this one down. And then she took this. All right, Lene, just take a second and glue this down. There we go. All right. She took this piece right here and she glued that right next to the fold after she covered her card with paper so that it just pops up just like that. Okay, and to make it an easel card, then you want to have something on the inside that's foam taped so that you can just prop that up. And you can sign your little greeting right there. Isn't that sweet? Put her little stamped message, stamped it here, and then stamped it right here, and then foam taped that right across. She did a great job on that card. All right. Oh, I should mention too on the stamp. So you've got the word hugs, okay? And there's hugs. This one's a little off register. Hugs on your special day, sending you hugs, big hugs, sending love and big hugs, sending healing hugs, and then from me to your hugs, from me to you. So they just kind of finish that sentiment. Also used on her card, these are 96 fancy Border Dazzle stickers, And they come in all these different finishes. They're metallics, black, white, gold, silver. And she placed those along the top and the center of her card. And then used the little pieces that are like the inside pieces when you remove those borders to decorate that. Great job, Debbie. All right, so here's one I did, also using wind flowers. I used the wind flowers here in the 6x6 here, and I wanted to show you. So this is the Friend collection. So it's got wonderful friend, hello friend, best friend, happy birthday friend, special friend, and simply the best friend. So let's take a look at these dies. They work in the same way, except this one, they're just sort of an angled stripe. So for mine's a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I use the 6 by 6 paper towards the top of the card, and that left the bottom part here free to go ahead and put that border along the bottom. Assembled it in the same way as the first one. So we've got, mine was die cut from green cardstock, and then went ahead and used these two pieces right here for this blue panel, and then die cut a white panel using this piece, and I just glued that behind there and layered those. So it had a very nice border at the bottom. And then the Windflower chipboard, I colored. Here we go. I'm going to do a little demo for you here using some Tri-Blend markers. And this is the purple and the light green. So to do this, I'm going to start off with the light green. I used the darkest shade. If you're not familiar with Tri-Blend markers, they're 3 pens in one. So there's a dark shade, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just adding a little edge of dark green along the stem. And then there's a light green, which I'm going to go ahead and color the rest of the stem in with the light green. That. And now I'm going to use the purple, and I'm going to use the darkest shade of the purple to kind of go over those little cut out, die cut pieces where there's spaces cut out, lines cut out. Go just like that. And then do a little bit more, kind of extending from the center. Then I go to the medium, and I kind of blend those in with the darker, just kind of blending them a little bit so they're not quite so harsh. And then I'm going to go to the lightest shade right here. And it's considerably lighter, so I'm going to go ahead and color in the entire flower, just like this. And then once I have the flower all covered, I'm going to kind of go back over those dark areas with the lighter color, just to kind of blend those a little bit. They're softened. See how that's working? They kind of start mixing together a little bit. These are alcohol-based markers. They're permanent. But when you put them on paper, the alcohol kind of reactivates when you use a lighter color with a darker color. And it allows it to kind of bleed out a little bit. See? All right, and now I'm going to take, this is just a black sort of chisel tip, fine tip on one end, chisel marker on the other from Spectrum Noir. It's also an alcohol-based marker. And I'm going to color the center of this in black. And I know you cannot see this against the black background, so I'll just take it, once I've colored it, put it right there. Okay, see that? And then the final step is, I've got this sweet little marker that is for adding sparkle. So this is a sparkle pen. You can open it. Come on, sparkle pen. There we go. And what you're going to do with this, you just squeeze it a little bit. Oops, you can see a drop came off. And I'm just going to cover the whole blossom with this sparkly solution that now turns that plain marker into a really sparkly go, if we could catch the sparkle on the lights there. Or maybe we can catch it better with the card. Here we go. It's really sparkly when it's dry. Here we go. And then I assembled these. I used these long pieces, okay, and added those on. It was just really a nice layering there. All right. So let's see the last one. Oh, nope, I have two more. So this is the hello card. For this one, there we go. Debbie cut down this card from, this is a, write this down, this is a 5 by 4 inch card that she made from blue cardstock. And she placed, 4 by 5. Get these pieces here. She's got her stamp set and the little hello. And what she did here is she cut the hello also from blue cardstock, using that. And then she glued this right on top of that. We're gonna have a seam there, but watch this. It's gonna be great. This is very clever. Glue this right here. And then she used some gingham 6x6 papers and used this sweet little yellow gingham. She cut that just a little bit smaller than the 4 by 5 card. You can see it's a large gingham print on one side and then a tiny gingham print on the other. She just placed that right there. How cute is that? See, it just covered up that little seam. So now you get that sweet little top edge, which is adorable, right? And then she used this piece and the outer piece, also from light blue cardstock, to cut that panel. She glued that there. And then she cut a little photo of her little grandson Theo and matted that with another sheet of gingham and blue, and then stamped little one. So hello, little one. Isn't that adorable? Very, very sweet. Very clever. All right, so for this last one, I have got one that I'm going to put together with you using the Happy set. So cute. All right, so Happy has got a birthday, anniversary, sending happy thoughts, you make me happy, and happy mail. So for this one, got all my little pieces together here. All right, come on out, come on out. All right, so for my card base, let me get organized here. I've got so much to show you guys. So we're going to start off with a 6.5 by 5 inch card. And I'm using Simply Striped 6x6 patterned cardstock, and I'm using the greens right there. I'm also using some green cardstock. This is from Sunflowers 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. I forgot to grab that. And then got a little bit of that green stripe. So I'm using one side is the dark green and then the other side is the reverse. So we're just going to go ahead and build our card. Just like this. Okay, and we've got sending. Went ahead and stamped on there. And this is the point I would do that stamping. So cute. And then I die cut the little happy from the yellow in the sunflower cardstock. Put that right there. Right, and then I've got some options here. I can use that die cut border, which is a polka dot. I could add this in either white and really pick up that white background, or I could add that in a green. But regardless, I've stamped thoughts on a little strip of green paper and just cut notches on each end. So let's just take a look and see which is going to show up better. So we've got that right there. Or I can add this one right there. I think that's the one. It's really going to make that pop. So once again, we're going to just take a little glue bottle here and just add some around the outside edge of the border here. And then just a couple dots across the center. There we go. Got a little piece of foam tape on there. Or a giant roll of foam tape. And then I'm just going to put that so that it's right under that happy. Then for an added little detail, I'm going to use some tiny flowers and leaves number 2. Just using these little rounded flowers here. I've got some of them 2 sizes stacked with a little bit of foam tape. And then I added, these are raspberry colored little crystals. Put those in the center. So we're once again going to use our little glue bottle here, and we're just going to add little flowers just to up that adorable cute factor there. Come on, flower. Here's another one. All right, so you guys, we've got a fantastic money saver on this collection. On the right-hand side of your screen right there, but definitely check out the whole collection of these 4 little sets. So you can see they're super versatile and really, really cute. And listed down below the video, we have all the items that I've used here listed. So you can just add those directly into your cart if you want to shop this or that. There we go. And you guys, if you're interested and you're watching us on YouTube, look below the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page, looking for my other card. And you'll see all of the things that I just showed you, the money saver and all of these wonderful little stamp and die sets. And a thumbs up would really help people find our channel. And hey, subscribe. We do 4 to 5 of these videos a week. We wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.